saw a gator. I saw a turtle. There's 2 ducks. Oops. Let's get them off. There's a turtle. So it's a good boardwalk. Not only am I a spotter for point out rabbits, but I like to share with other people sightings. So I shared with this guy the snake. I'm like, do you want to see a snake? He's like, sure. He said, I sure do. So I pointed to him where the snake is. Hopefully he found it, the location. But that's what being nice is all about. People out, you find something interesting, share it with your fellow man. Because normally people share things with me when they see my camera. They're like, oh, there's a bird eating a siren, or there's a blue heron in a nest. So people share things with you. They want you to get a good picture. So make sure if you're out there walking and you see someone with a camera, you see something interesting, bring it to their attention. They would really appreciate it. I just saw a little bird drinking water. So I feel like that character on The Wizard of Oz when Dorothy was running home because of the tornado, and the professor says, I hope she made it home okay. I was thinking about that guy. I hope he found the snake okay. He's still there, so I think he found it. That's good. All right, now I really feel like the Wizard of Oz. So I need a one of the scarecrows, or not scarecrows, yeah, scarecrow or a crow to tell me which direction to go. I don't know. I guess we're gonna follow the sun because we have more. They're gonna bring us back to the front. Do we want to go to the front, or do we want to go to the east? Because it's gonna bring us back to the beginning. To loop around. So I guess we'll take the east. So if grandmama wants to sit down, she can sit down. So we'll go this way. Need to check on her. How you doing back there? You ready to sit down? Are you ready to sit down? All right. All right. I don't know which way. This is going on high, dry ground. So let me take a quick view up here real quick. I would think in these areas here, we would see more snakes, I would think. Because drier ground. But see, I know how to point out things. They used to call my friend used to call me the snake lady, because every time I visit Florida, no matter winter or whatever, I always spot snakes. I'm like, there's a snake. So we might not see too much this way, so we probably go back the other direction. Come looking over here, it's like we're going uphill. It'll be like drier land. I don't know how we can get up there. So let me but before I make that decision and do a 180, let me venture some more Hi. Do you see anything up here?
What are you looking for?
Anything?
Well, there's a gator.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay, cool.
And there was a sora bird at the end of the dock.
Okay.
There. Do you know what that is, a sora?
No.
It's just a little bird.
Okay. Do you see the, I think it's a moccasin. Do you see the snake?
Yes. At the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah, off a little way?
Yeah.
Yes.
You think it was a moccasin?
No.
Okay.
It wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't poisonous.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't bring my card and my camera, so I can't zoom in. I'm like, oh, crap.
It's a brown or green water snake, I think.
Okay. That was wondering if it's a water snake or a moccasin. Okay.
Rarely are they moccasins. They're out here, though.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There's poisonous snakes out here, but not very many.
All right. Thank you. I guess a gator right there. The gentleman pointed out. So we might want to go the other direction. This is a smaller one. Oh, he's a little small one. Yeah. Oh, okay. This has an end. Cool. So we have to go back anyway. Perfect. 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 I was wondering if this is going to just take us all the way around to the beginning over there. I didn't want to end up at the entrance so quickly. Oh, this is cool. This is such a great place. So even if you have someone that have difficulty walking, it's flat and the boardwalk is easily navigationable. That's a word. With someone in a wheelchair or a cane or something. It's flat. So here's this bird. I want to kind of get a good picture of this bird. Ooh, bird droppings. Yeah. That looks about, what, 4 feet deep? I don't know. 4 feet maybe? What is that? Is that a turtle? What was that? I don't know. Oh. There's a nest up there. I'm not sure what type of nest that is. Up on that pole. Probably an osprey, maybe? Okay. All right. Did y'all see that water snake? When you come into the entrance, well, not the entrance, but going back out on the boardwalk.
On the boardwalk?
But, so when you pass that entrance there, well.
Was it on the boardwalk or in the water?
No, it's on the water. I'm trying
to
get.
say it's on the boardwalk. I'm not going over.
No. I'm trying to get you a point, but it's like the curve. So let me pause this. Let me think about it. Okay, so I'm just talking to the visitors. This one gentleman recommended Rainbow Spring Park. If you want to go swimming year-round, the water is 72 degrees there. His adventures at Ocala State Park as well. Wildlife. There's a trail he's yet to complete due to running into monkeys. Yeah, Ocala has some wild monkeys out there. Some guy back in the 20s, you know, brought monkeys onto the property, and of course the monkeys multiplied and they're here forever. So I'm thinking it'd be good eating for the alligators. But anyway, he has never completed a loop there on this one trail due to encountering monkeys, or one time there was a large cottonmouth laying across the trail. He thought it was the root of a tree. It was that big, and he saw it several yards away. So it had to be a humongous snake. So I'm just looking. Okay, so we started there at that covering, and the boardwalk brings us back around. So now we're going to tackle this loop around that way, I think. There was a heron, blue heron nest. Heron nest was being built when I was here in October. So I would like to go that way, but let's see. Let's see which way she want to go. It's like asking that. I keep going back to referencing the Wizard of Oz. I keep thinking about that scarecrow. Which direction? This way? This way? This way? Or this way? Which way you want to go? Right, let's go this way. I'll think of the same thing. This will probably take us all the way around back to the front, I would think. And it'd be time to go by then anyway. Oh, this is a great running trail. Great walking trail, running trail, jogging trail, whatever. So oh, it does cost $5 to park. And I think $2 for pedestrians, so it's not free. This is such a, if you like wildlife and walking, this is such a winning combination. But you had to choose a good day when the weather is nice. I wouldn't want to be out here in July. It's hot. There's no shade. Well, they got some shade here, but you know Florida gets pretty hot. So you don't want to be out here walking in the heat of the day. In the evenings, I'm sure it'll be beautiful. So I'm looking forward to coming back out here when the weather is nice. It's actually nice now. It's 66, 67 maybe degrees. So it's beautiful weather. Very scenic, relaxing. Make sure I don't walk upon no gate or anything. So let's be careful about that. They have a bench there though. I thought this was solar panels station, but these are benches. You sit here and let me give you a view. If you were sitting down, this is what you'd be looking at. So wouldn't it be nice romantic, or even nice family, or just nice serene, or nice reading your scriptures, whatever you want to do, reading a book. I wouldn't want to take a nap. You know, the gator may think you're dead. So I don't want to do that. Wow. Cool. And that's the trail. See how smooth that trail is? I wonder if that's a snake or those turtles in the water. Turtles, turtle heads. But it's interesting, they swimming together like that. I'm not see what that is in the water. I guess they turtles. Hmm. It's holding his head up. They gone.
I guess they started swimming under the water a little bit, right? Turtles. I see his head, a head popping up in waves coming. Right.
You think turtles swim underwater just a little?
I was just wondering how did they swim? They don't swim on top of the water. You see the head bouncing up.
When they want to breathe, but they swim underwater. But it's like it's so tiny. The shell pieces kind of throw me off. I wonder I don't have my glasses. I'm like, is that a... But I'm sure a snake just wouldn't sit there in the water like that. So it must be a turtle. There's two turtles. I can't see anything on here. I don't have my glasses on. I'm not even sure if I'm focusing on it.
I see something back. Like it going back down on the side when they moving. I'm looking at.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. That is. That's probably a turtle. But it's just like I know turtle behavior. I don't know turtle behavior, but I'm just gonna. Not much of a shell sticking out. That one's kind of. I don't know. So. I would say it's a turtle. I can't tell, but it's staying stationary. So I'm looking at all these tunnels. Oh, there's a bird in there. I saw a bird go through, walk past the entrance. All these different tunnels inside these tall grasses. see, you can put your audio scriptures on or audio book and get outside and enjoy nature and learn some fascinating things. Great grandmama learned that turtles swim underwater today. "81 years old. That's what she learned today. Isn't that cool? So you're never too old to learn anything. Knowledge. Interesting. Getting out of the house. Getting out of the comfort zone. Yes, it was a change of plans for me. But I chose to adjust my walking schedule, my plans, to accommodate a novelist walker and to let them enjoy the moment. I can come any other time and walk faster and see more sights, but she saw I was doing something, so she wanted to do it too. So I'm like, okay, I'll adjust my plans to bring you along. You know how it is. You get there, they're not ready to go, so you sit there and I sit there and chat with my dad for a while, and we watch Spot run around in the yard. But the drive was only 20 minutes away, so it was closer than I thought, actually. So it wasn't a big deal. And it worked out. Okay. So if you are into bird watching, this is definitely a good location to find waterfowls. Yep. Well, we're about to end our hike, walk, rather. So I wonder what those people see. Hopefully, whatever they're looking at, hopefully I get to see it as well. Just check on Great GrandMama back there. Is she back there? Okay, she's coming. She won't go far. Was she exercising? What is she doing? See, that girl got on her music, whatever, and just relaxing. I need to get my iPod and mark the spot wherever they are, you guys, up here, so I can try to see what they're looking at. I guess sleeping ducks. They're getting ready for the evening. Yeah. She's stumbling. What's that?
Must be about 12 of those dirt things in the wall or more. And they got plan.
Yeah. All right, we're wrapping this walk up. About 5-minute walk. We'll be back to the beginning. Nice weather for a walk. Why are you walking in the grass?
That's why I've been walking the concrete now.
Oh, that's because you haven't been walking. That's you.
Well, I think it's something.
It's called
When I first started walking, I walked for a long time. Then I started having that itch.
yeah.
I had to stop walking.
That's because you haven't walked. Your body was it capillary? Capillaries?
You know what I'm saying? I had been walking for a couple of years or so.
I'm saying when you don't walk, that's what happens. To everybody, not just you. It's not nerves. Just that it's warming up now and your, what's it called? Capillaries, wherever it is, they expand and start itching. That happens to everybody. That's why they tell you when runners stop running, then they run again. They kind of joke with the runners. That's why you don't stop running. You don't stop jogging because they go through all that again. All right, so this concludes our loop. One loop to the right. There's another loop to the left. So this is Sweetwater. I would recommend this trail. It's a good trail. See Sweetwater. Sweetwater. Yeah. So we just did 0.4 miles, 0.3 miles, 0.6. So we just did a mile. We walked a mile, 1 mile. Yeah. Yeah. This is the trail we did here. Well, almost a mile and a half because we did the boardwalk loop. And well, we didn't actually walk. We didn't walk that way. We did a loop and came out here. Well, I'll still say a mile though.
Okay.
Yeah. So the wetlands cell 1. Next time I come, I want to do the cell 2 and cell 3. If I come by myself, but it depends if I might have to keep it a secret. So I can do the whole trail. But so I hear owl hooting. That's cool. If I can catch an owl.